Hello, my name is Melissa. Some of you know my name, my face, yet not many know my entire story. I was first diagnosed with Chiari Malformation in October 2012. Excuse me, sorry that I have to read off a pad, but my memory is really bad and it's hard to remember my thoughts, so I have to write them down first. Prior to my diagnosis, I had been suffering with severe head pain, dizziness, nausea, blurred vision, hearing loss, memory loss, leg and arm weakness to the point where I was no longer able to walk and had to be pushed in a wheelchair. I was not able to stand for any length of time, much less walk. After many trips to the emergency room for these symptoms, I was given a diagnosis of migraines, pumped up with pain meds, and sent home with pain scripts. On one of my many trips to the emergency room, a doctor finally ordered a CAT scan, which at the time I was told I had a cyst on my brain. I was informed then that I needed to be seen by my primary care physician immediately. My visit with the PCP went okay, but I could see the fear in her eyes. She wanted me to see a neurologist immediately because it was not her field and she did not want to say anything to scare me. He happened to be in the same building. After the neurologist looked at my CT scan results, I was informed by him that I had an arachnoid cyst on the right frontal lobe of my brain, and he wanted me to get an MRI of the brain with and without contrast to see if they could find the reason for the development of this cyst on my brain. I was then sent to another neurosurgeon with MRI disc in hand. The neurosurgeon basically laughed in my face because I was crying and stated I had the cyst my entire life and to go back to my primary care physician for the treatment of migraines. Relieved, we left the hospital feeling like we finally got the answers we were so desperately looking for. The next day, I called my primary care physician to arrange for the appointment to be treated for migraines. My PCP was horrified as to what took place at the neurosurgeon's office. She asked to leave the room and go speak to the neurologist about what had happened, and I was then set up to see another neurosurgeon within days. This neurosurgeon didn't even want to see the MRI report. Instead, he went through the entire MRI disc with us for 2 hours, explaining every single thing along the way. At this time, I was diagnosed with Arnold Chiari Malformation with an arachnoid cyst and scheduled for a decompression surgery with external drainage of the arachnoid cyst in less than 2 weeks. I've gone on to have several more surgeries over the last year and a half, and will be having my 6th brain and skull surgery on Monday, September 15th. At this time, a new shunt will be placed at the center of my brain where the CSF is made. The shunt that's in there now will be then removed, along with all the tubing that's in my stomach and in my brain. in my head. This will be done because my body's lost the ability to move the CSF fluid properly around the brain and the spine. I suffer from a disease called hydrocephalus. This is another incurable disease that comes with having the Chiari malformation. There's no treatment for it, it's just surgery, and this is my life. Along with the symptoms that I should mention are very depressing, along with being depressed, I should say, I still suffer with head pain, nausea, dizziness, leg and arm weakness, blurry vision, unsteadiness, loss of hearing, depression, and memory loss. I still suffer with these symptoms because they don't go away. The surgery is just a temporary fix. Why I keep having more surgeries is because nothing seems to be working to help my CSF fluid. Can you imagine living like this on a daily basis with these symptoms? This is the most debilitating disease. And I'm here to tell you that it feels like it stole so much from me. I used to try to be as active as possible. It's not possible anymore. I'm tired all the time. I don't feel good. I'm grumpy. I'm mad at the world. I ask why me all the time. We need to find a cure. We really do. It's so important, because had my Chiari malformation been found at a very young age, I would not have developed severe scoliosis, after which I had a botched scoliosis surgery, leaving me with atrophy of the right leg along with foot drop. I then went on to have several more back and neck surgeries over the years, which could have been avoided had my Chiari malformation been found many years ago. So please, I'm begging you to please help spread the word. We proudly wear purple in the month of September to bring awareness. We're doing the very best we can on our ends, trying to spread the word so more doctors know how to diagnose people. By spreading the word, all of you listening out there could really help make a difference. We need a cure. We need people to be aware of this disease. We shouldn't have to suffer. None of us. No, Chiari knows no age. It knows nothing. It just... I gotta tell you, I know you all see me laughing and smiling, but deep down inside I hurt. I hurt. I some days don't want to go on, but I'm strong. Yes, I am. But there's only so much people can take. We need a cure. I'm begging. Please help spread the word. Thanks for listening.